Gary, I'm in Nantucket. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me. What is so striking about, as soon as I walk into this amazing living room, is yes, you feel like you're in Nantucket because I see the hydrangea beyond, but I'm seeing vintage Italian, Carl Springer, this amazing rug, this color, this gloss. It doesn't feel like your traditional Nantucket home.
Well, it's, we've had 5 houses in 20 years here. So the idea with this one was to find something that wasn't the typical historic house that we'd had before. I wanted something that was a little bit more open and light and less fussy.
The lighting fixture, I mean, this is unbelievable.
Well, it's vintage, still novo. It still felt boaty to me for some reason.
Interesting.
The white with the unlacquered brass.
And even the sconces by this very modern fireplaces, those are the same vibe too.
Same, and there's a relationship between them.
And in the dining room also.
Dining room similar, found that in New York at Shop Dwayne. Again, the white shades just felt nautical to me.
Gary, if I may say so, your signature colors are blue and orange. This is a very unusual blue, and it has a modernity to it when it's paired with the tangerine, with this
right,
rug.
And I didn't want it to have, I thought the color on the mid-century chairs kind of zipped them up a little bit rather than trying to look too exactly period. And then it draws us to the painting. The funny thing about this is that the ceiling in here was low. I did not want to change the ceiling because
it's expensive.
Cost.
Yeah.
And the air conditioning was going through and all that. So Bill found these paintings. Bill wanted the ceiling to go up. And he found these paintings, brought me to see them, loved them. Turns out they were too high for the room, so the ceiling had to go up. So
Bill knew he had a little secret agenda on those design wars that all couples have about. But aren't you glad?
No, and now I'm very happy because it actually extends your eye up and it kind of ties the whole space together.
Okay, did you guys put my book here just a little for me? Thank you.
I actually have photos that proves that book is there.
Thank you, and your kitchen here is in this one, right? It's the little things.
Which was shot for the book right after we moved into the house.
Exactly. So I'm so excited to finally see it live.
Right.
I've never seen it before. Okay, let's go. Show it to me.
All right, here's our orange and white floor, just like your book.
It's even better in person.
Beautiful blue door.
And the blue door. I love
back to the chairs in the living room.
I love the sisal. I love the whole unexpectedness of it.
It's fun. Once again, it's happy.
And you know what's super interesting about this kitchen that I want everyone to know is that, again, unexpectedly, the kind of glossy, like your white gloss paint, but you did tiles, all white tiles throughout this whole kitchen.
Well, I liked the feeling when we started putting the gloss paint on. I kind of liked that reflection in the kitchen. So we like you said, we continued it through.
I love this little customized boat.
Well, the 6, it's the number of the house.
Right.
We do that a lot for clients too, because people have house guests, they travel from house to house, and then you know where your bags are all the time.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, it's fun.
Your TV room. I mean, this could be in Palm Beach, actually, right?
Well, part of the year we're in Palm Beach, so we're influenced by that. And Bob Collins Fabrics down there custom colored this for us. Funny part about it is that it has hydrangeas in it, which
it's a toile-like pattern, but there's
hydrangeas. With hydrangeas, and which we never sorry until it was installed, and we're completely surrounded by hydrangeas.
How perfect for Nantucket.
It's perfect.
And what's the deal with this? This is so interesting. So you have your flat screen TV set into the wall, and then you put this, is this a vintage frame or you have
It's a new frame that has a nice old finish to it, and just thought it finished it off nicely. So our master bedroom, people either love it or hate it. Actually, the color is strong, but you know,
How do you know that they either love it? They actually
say it.
They actually say, I
walk
hate
in and say,
it?
I love this, or they'll walk in and say, I hate it. How could you sleep in this room? But I like
love
the
it.
pattern. I like the intense marine blue walls with the hand glaze, cross glaze, which gives you some movement.
So this is kind of interesting. What did you do here? You almost created. That's the wall, but you put all the
behind
fabric
here, and the windows, because of the headboard, there wasn't really enough room for 2 paradraperies on either side. I didn't want Roman shades. I wanted the sheer Roman shades with fabric, so it was bringing it across the back to make it feel a little bit more contained. It cleaned the wall up a little bit and gave it a little bit of punch. And Marimekko, I hadn't used Marimekko in
That's Marimekko?
like 40 years since I was in school. And
what made you think to pick this?
I found it in Copenhagen. So our outdoor shower.
Oh my gosh. This is like a guest room. Like I would never leave here.
That's incredible. It all started because this was...
Oh wait, you have a sink?
The sink, yeah, actually works and all that.
That is ingenious.
Came out of a construction site, was being thrown away, so we took it and decided we'd have a sink in our
More
outdoor shower.
people should do this.
Yeah,
it makes so much sense. And it's like a separate area than the shower.
Yes, and it's with our grasses, and the shower is amazing.
It's a whole environment out here.
It's your own little.
Oh look, it's
private-
even got like a little ship.
A little ship. Yeah. Your own
Incredible.
private spot.
You know, Susanna, what's kind of funny is people always say, your house does really not look very Nantucket-y. The reality is, when you think about what most of the whalers did, they went out on their travels, and most of these homes were furnished with the things that they found on their travels.
You're right.
So this is really our Nantucket.
And it's a reflection of all your travels.
Exactly.
Cheers
Cheers.
to Nantucket. And more travels.